Ken Go of the Oregonian, and here are my 3 takeaways from the weekend in college football. First, how about Portland State? Vikings 6-1, suddenly beginning to look like a FCS playoff team. They had a difficult road trip this week to Cal Poly, 4 days by bus, 2 days down, 2 days back. As I shoot this video, they're still on the road, somewhere between San Francisco and Portland. But even with all the travel hassles, they went and won at Cal Poly. Not an easy thing to do. Cal Poly runs that tricky wishbone derivative offense. Very tough one-game prep. But still, the Vikings found a way to get it done. Alex Caressa accounted for 4 touchdowns. The transfer quarterback is really having an impact for the Vikings this year. And they kick a field goal in the final second to win the game. This week, Portland State has Montana at home. Even though it's a home game, the Vikings sometimes maybe don't feel at home against Montana because Montana brings a lot of fans. I think it'd be cool if Portland really rallied around the Vikings this week. A critical game for their FCS playoff hopes. And Montana is, of course, one of the traditional Big Sky powers. Number 2, tough game for Oregon State against Colorado. I think that was a game really Oregon State had to win. If the Beavers expected to achieve much in the second half of the season, they couldn't find a way to get it done. I thought Oregon State's defense actually played pretty well, but the Beavers just have too many problems on offense, particularly quarterback. They played 2 quarterbacks against Colorado, and Coach Gary Anderson said they're going to continue to play 2 through the rest of the season. Neither guy looks like the complete package. Nick Mitchell throws it pretty well. Seth Collins runs it pretty well. Neither one's the complete deal. I don't see the Beavers winning again this season. Of course, crazy things happen. It is college football, and upsets do take place. But it's going to be tough. It looks like the Beavers are beginning to build for next year. And third, Pac-12, difficult loss for the conference for Utah to go into USC and get blown out. I think Utah was in position, had the Utes been able to run the table of making the college football playoff. Now it's hard. Utah isn't out of things, but the Utes are going to have to come from way back. Stanford's probably in the best position for the Pac-12 to get a playoff team, but I don't think Stanford's road is particularly easy either. Games with Oregon and Cal and Notre Dame, none is a lock. I know the Ducks are down this year, but you know, they could put it together. Vernon Adams gives Oregon a whole different dimension on offense, and Oregon's speed often gives Stanford some problems. So that's the way I see it from this weekend in college football. This is Ken Go, the Oregonian.